This very simple part has had a tremendous impact on combustion engines. Hello everyone and welcome. In this video sponsored by Mobile One, we're looking at the evolution of the combustion engine, from flathead to overhead valve to overhead cam, as well as how motor oil has evolved with these engine changes. Now, it says something very interesting on the back of this bottle of oil, their newly launched Mobile One Classic. So it states that it is specifically not for overhead cam engine designs and that it is for older vehicles with flathead or overhead valve engine designs. Alright, so first let's understand how engine valve trains have changed over time, starting with the flathead engine. Here you can see the valves and the camshaft reside within the engine block, and the head is flat. So, flathead. This design is super space efficient, and it's mechanically simple, which keeps it cost effective. Unfortunately, this design has really poor airflow, because you've got that air coming in one direction, then it has to completely turn around to go into the cylinder. Then as it's leaving, it's going out this direction, and then again, turning completely around. And if you have an exhaust and intake valve overlap, then you have the intake air wanting to go this direction, while that exhaust air wants to go the opposite direction. So again, all of this leads to poor airflow. The valve design also tends to limit the compression ratio. So once you add it all up, it results in an engine that doesn't produce much power and has poor efficiency. To improve on this, we have the overhead valve design. This moves the valves overhead. They're no longer inside the cylinder block and now are located above the cylinders. This greatly improves the airflow and the design of the combustion chamber and still keeps the packaging very compact. Unfortunately though, you do have a lot of reciprocating mass here in order to actuate these valves, so this limits how high revving these engines can be before running into valve float. And the single cam design, while simple, puts limits on how much airflow optimization you can do. There is a better way, which leads us to what almost all modern combustion engines are using: overhead cams. So instead of the cam being located within the block, overhead cam engines move the cam overhead. Wow, I'm really good at this. Overhead cams enable much finer control of the valves and make it easier to implement optimization strategies